Hey guys, welcome back to Cut the Kibble. And in honor of Halloween coming up, Bella is dressed as a lobster, I guess it's called, maybe? Where's your other eyeball? I don't know, is it a one eyeball thing? Oh, one of the eyeballs fell off. Anyway, in honor of Halloween, I thought I would make a pumpkin treat. I haven't shared one of my treat recipes with you, so that's what I'm going to do today. So let me put my sous chef in her lookout car seat. Everybody can see her? Okay, so there's two types of treats. There's sweet and savory, same for dogs. And today I'm going to make you a sweet treat. And the first thing I'm going to do, you see I have two things out here. I have my food processor and I have my Vitamix, and they're both plugged in. The reason I'm going to use my Vitamix is I'm going to measure out around 2 cups of oats. Make sure they're non-GMO oats, old-fashioned, not quick cooking. And please make sure it's non-GMO, because otherwise you're getting that Monsanto, whatever that stuff is. You're going to be eating that. So I'm going to pour that in my Vitamix. I find that the oats do not mix well in the food processor. And the next thing I'm going to do is, now you need to be a good girl. She smells that, I can't even say the word, but she smells something. The next thing you're going to do, and you don't have to, but I'm going to put in some ground pumpkin seed with some ground flaxseed into the Vitamix. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make oat flour, because I don't want to use wheat. I don't use wheat for anything. Sit please. Sit please, or you'll have to get down. And I'm going to go ahead and push this in and let it make oat flour. Let's see if I have this on right. It's much quicker than doing it in the food processor. I think that this little girl is so excited because she smells some peanut butter. Yes, I know you smell the peanut butter. Oh my goodness, you give me kisses. I'll give you a little, and if you don't behave, I'll have to put you down. She loves peanut butter. While we're talking about peanut butter, this is organic peanut butter. I got it at Costco. And all that is in it is peanuts and some salt. Sometimes you can't get away with the salt. But you got to be careful looking at peanut butter. You have to read ingredients, people. You really do. There's a lot of peanut butter out there that says low sugar. Well, that is a red flag for you. Look and see what the ingredient is. They're adding xylitol now to peanut butter. It's also in chewing gum. And xylitol is deadly to dogs. So you have to look at all ingredients, okay? So this is organic peanut butter, and it's just peanuts and a little salt. Let's see if she'll sit in here. Sit. Okay, so I made oat flour within probably less than, I don't know, 10 seconds. It's amazing. So now I'm going to get my food processor. Okay, and I'm going to put the oat flour in here. I don't like using my Vitamix to mix everything together. I like my food processor because it has a wider base. You know, it seems like you have to buy a gazillion contraptions for the kitchen to make one recipe. Okay, whoops, okay. We're going to let her go down. Everybody say goodbye to Bella, okay? All right. I'm going to take this off of you, and she's gone. Okay, so now to the oat flour, I'm going to add 1 cup of pumpkin. This is a ½ a cup. I had some in the refrigerator, and I opened up a new can. This can is from Whole Foods. The other can was from Aldi. The thing about pumpkin, It's 100% pumpkin, but the FDA allows companies to put different squashes into pumpkin. So this could only have like 60% pumpkin. There's no way to get around it, but that's what it is. Okay, and to that, we're going to add 1 egg. I'm having a hard time cracking this egg. It's got a little shell in it. And put 1 egg in. Can you wash my hands, please? And then I'm going to add some banana. I'm going to add half a banana. And then I'm going to add some peanut butter. Now, I typically use powdered peanut butter because it has much, much less fat, but I looked and I'm out of it. I think one of my kids must have used it for a recipe. So I'm going to use maybe like 1 healthy teaspoon. I'll say it's 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. Okay? Somebody would love to lick my finger right now. And I'm going to add a touch of cinnamon. Again, this is a savory treat. Cinnamon is very good for the dogs. Don't think that it's not. And I'm going to mix this together. Now I'm going to check it because I'm not following the recipe. You want it to be not wet, but you don't want it to be dry either. And this feels perfect, but it needs to mix some more because part of the banana did not fully mix. So let's go ahead and put this back on. Okay, so I think this is perfect now. Let me see. It is. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it on a pan with parchment paper and lay it all out flat. I'm not going to show you that right now, but you lay it out, you know, not paper thin, but you don't have to have it cover the whole pan. And bake it at 350 for like, I don't know, I do like 15 minutes. If you want your treat to be crunchy, you're going to have to bake it more. Again, I do soft treats for several reasons. 1, my dog is minus 19 teeth. 2, if I'm going to put Rescue Remedy onto the treat, it absorbs in opposed to a hard treat. And 3, now there's a third reason, and 3, because I always give her a treat at night before I go to bed to try to absorb any acid in her stomach. And I feel that a soft treat absorbs acid more than a hard treat. So I'm just going to bake this, and then I'm going to cool it on a cooling rack, and I'm going to cut it with a pizza cutter just like I do with the liver cakes and flash freeze them. Okay? So, you know, it's really fun to make dog treats. Again, sometimes I do savory treats, again with oat flour and maybe some zucchini, you know, throw in a little sardine. Just play around with it. There's no real rule to it. Of course, you don't want to do peanut butter that has xylitol. And I would stay away from wheat because wheat is not good for you. I do the oats, non-GMO oats, okay? And that's it for now. So, you know, leave comments for me and let me know if you want to hear about some other recipes. And I hope you enjoy this. Let me get my little girl up here to say goodbye. Come here. Okay. We took off our costume. I think we had enough of that costume. Anyway, from my kitchen to yours, it's Bella and Paula saying thank you for joining us at Cut the Kibble.